for up to 60 months at a low 3.9%. But only through Monday, exclusively at Gwatney Chevrolet on Covington Pike and Gwatney 2 Airways in Winchester to the airport.
Right now, we're going to Dave Brown in our weather office to find out more about the wintry weather. Terrible conditions, Dave.
Yes, indeed, Jane. It's one of those situations where everything came together just right or wrong, depending on your point of view there. We had a cold front came through, the cold air in place, everything below freezing. That means any precipitation that falls sticks, and that's what's been happening today. Also combined with that, we had an upper level impulse. We talk about these upper level disturbances, low pressure up high in the atmosphere. Well, that got together with a surface front, and as it came through right behind all of that, all of a sudden there's this, it's really a fairly narrow band of snow that's just been really pretty heavy over much of the area, especially over West Tennessee. Snowfall amounts, well, they vary. It took about an hour and a half for me to drive into work this morning, and I was listening to reports from all around as folks were calling in to WMC AM 790, and the amount seemed to range anywhere from about 2 up to 4.5 inches in some places, and I believe that. The snow seems to have slacked off just a bit in Midtown Memphis. Visibilities had been down around a half mile. They're now more like 3/4 of a mile, but still coming down pretty good and still causing the problems, the road problems that we told you about earlier in the broadcast. Here are the advisories. As Ron told you at the beginning of the newscast today, it's just a wind chill advisory now for northern Arkansas. Looks like Arkansas escaped most of this, as did the Boot Heel, but there is a snow advisory in effect for the Boot Heel for this afternoon. Virtually all of West Tennessee is in the snow advisory, and all of North Mississippi north of a line from Clarksdale to Boonville. All the areas in green, blue here rather, are under the snow advisory for this afternoon. The snow is going to continue for a few more hours. I do think it will all end before nightfall, however. Now, here is a map depicting blue snow. The kind of purple is a mixture, and the green is rain. Watch as this develops this morning, and you'll see all of a sudden that big patch of snow just developed over West Tennessee and extreme eastern Arkansas. That's what nailed us today with this accumulating snowfall. Now, I had one more graphic to show you, and that's a regional look at the Mid-South, and it shows the area of cloudiness goes down to almost Jackson, Mississippi, but you can see that area of precipitation does not extend very far back into Arkansas and Missouri. For that reason, we still continue to feel that the snow will be ending in the next couple of hours, but we could pick up another inch or two in several of those places. That's pretty much the situation. For a complete look at weather and all of that, Ron Childers is standing by in the studio right now. So, Ron and Jane, back to you for that.
That's right, Ron.
Thank you, Dave.
Tell us about it.
Busy day in the weather office. A lot of folks around the Mid-South wanted some snow. Well, boy, did we get it.
We sure did.
As you mentioned earlier in the broadcast, some happy kids around the city of Memphis as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the numbers we've collected so far today. Our high, 36 degrees. That occurred at 4 a.m. this morning, folks. Temperature has dropped ever since. 48 is the normal, and we usually hit that in the afternoon hours. The record 75, that was back in 1890. The low so far today, 22 degrees. That's where we are right now. 31 is the normal. The record, -2 in 1886. Mississippi River is down 2/10 of a foot. It's at 14 feet even on the gauge in the city of Memphis. Right now in the city, we do have snow, and across much of the Mid-South as well. 22 is the temperature. The wind chill, however, makes it feel like it's 8 degrees outside. The dew point, 20 degrees. Our relative humidity is at 92%. Winds are out of the northwest at 9 miles per hour. The barometer, it's at 29.85. It is falling. Well, here's the latest satellite imagery. Let's roll it into motion for you. As Dave mentioned, that precipitation building back to the west, along with the frontal system, moved right through the Mid-South and really exploded over the area. And you can see it very well depicted here on the satellite imagery. The good news is now the frontal system is moving through. What we're going to have to contend with next is the brutally cold temperatures behind this frontal system that will be moving into the Mid-South today, tonight, and tomorrow as well. Very cold air will be invading the area. Here's what's going on around the nation right now. We do have precipitation still existing across West Tennessee, back across southwestern Tennessee, and into extreme eastern Arkansas. It looks like, once again, most of this beginning to push on out, move on through as it front continues to push on to the east and southeast. Behind will still linger a layer of clouds, so we do expect to see those cloudy conditions continue for the remainder of the day today, and we'll still see a few snow flurries and snow continuing for at least the early part of the afternoon. Now, this will all move off to the east, and I expect to see clouds continue to clear out behind this, and by tonight and tomorrow, we'll get some sunshine in here, but we'll also get that big burst of cold air that is behind the frontal system itself. Here's a look now at our pinpoint Doppler 5 radar. We show you what's going on around the Mid-South. You see we've got snow from Jackson out I-40 back into Shelby County and across the city of Memphis, a little bit back into eastern Arkansas around the Helena area and across the northwest corner of Mississippi as well. What about tomorrow? Here's the way we expect things to shape up tomorrow. We'll see the front move on through, a little break in the clouds allowing for partly cloudy conditions, but again, very cold. Rain will be off the eastern seaboard in advance of the frontal system. More snow back across the northern tier, the upper Midwest, and snows back to the west as well. Little developing system to the southwest. We'll be keeping our eye on that. Maybe some impact there on the forecast later on in the week. But looks like we'll at least have a dry weekend, but a very cold one, folks. Temperature-wise today, generally into the 20s across much of the area. Temperatures in the 30s this morning. Now that colder air filtering in will keep us into the 20s as the afternoon progresses. Our pinpoint forecast looks a little like this. We'll see cloudy skies, snow for the early part of the afternoon. Temperatures will continue to fall, settling into the low 20s today. Winds out of the northwest at 15 miles per hour. Then tonight, look for partly cloudy skies, an overnight low of 15 degrees. Winds will be out of the northwest at 10 miles per hour. You factor in the wind chill, that will keep it in the single digits, possibly even feeling like it's below zero. As far as tomorrow goes, look for partly cloudy skies, a high of only 24. Here's a look at our 5-day forecast. It's a cold one, 27 degrees for a high on Sunday, and then we'll see partly cloudy skies. Then for Monday and Tuesday, mostly cloudy. We get back in the low 30s on Monday, 37 on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, chance of showers with mostly cloudy skies, a high of 44 degrees. And this just handed to me. Snow advisory has been issued for a small portion of east central Arkansas. The advisories for the following counties: for Lee, Monroe, Arkansas, Phillips, Crittenden, and St. Francis counties. That does include a pretty big portion of northeastern Arkansas and right along the Mississippi River as well. As far as the heaviest snowfall goes, once again, Jane, it looks like it's pushing on off to the east, just a little bit lingering back behind.
All right, great. Thank you, Ron. Coming up next, Kim Clark will have a list of closings and cancellations. We'll be right back.
Now, Bell South presents Teach Your Old Phone New Tricks. Try any two of the following features free for 1 month. Call return, caller ID, call waiting deluxe. It lets you see who's calling even when you're already on the phone. Or Bell South Memory Call Service, voice messaging for your home. It takes messages even when you're on the phone. Pick two, pay nothing for 1 month. Not even a connection charge. So speak up. Just call 1-800-906-BELL before February 28th, and a Bell South representative will help you choose which two are right for you. Find out just how happy a couple of Bell South phone features can make you. Come on, call today. 1-800-906-BELL.
Bell South, it's all here.
Watney Chevrolet's incredible 3.9% 60-month financing opportunity ends Monday night. And till closing time Monday at both Watney Chevrolet locations. You pay what we pay continues. That's right. You pay what we pay, and you keep the rebate or special 3.9% 60-month financing that may apply. You pay the manufacturer's wholesale finance amount and drive home in the new Chevy of your choice. Save up to $8,000. Plus finance for up to 60 months at a low 3.9%. But only through Monday, exclusively at Watney Chevrolet on Covington Pike and Watney 2 Airways in Winchester at the airport.
Amazing Blue Star ointment stops itching fast. Ringworm, dry, cracked feet around the nails and cuticles. Athlete's feet, jock itch, psoriasis. Blue Star ointment, the one that's guaranteed. Ask for it.
Now through January 31st, you can walk in, walk on, and walk out with a great deal on genuine Oriental rugs from Allen's Oriental Rugs. Over 47 years at 1613 Union.
Dateline Friday.
He said, lady, you'd be so easy to kill.
A woman who fought back by not backing down. A story of courage. Dateline Friday.
The falling snow and those cold temperatures are causing quite a few cancellations. Action News 5's Kim Clark has the most up-to-date list of closings. Kim?
Thank you, Jane. And we've added a few more, so here's the latest list right now of closings and cancellations in the community and for schools. Speaking show on the font, there it is. Memphis City Schools and Shelby County Schools are closed. They closed early this morning. Memphis City Schools closed at 10:45 and 11:45. Shelby County Schools are closing 3.5 hours early. Parents, there are buses running to take your children back home. Other closings and cancellations today. Memphis Catholic Schools closed at noon today. Alcee Junior Academy is closed. Bountiful Blessings is closed. Other closings to show you. Briarcrest is closed. Central Baptist School is closed. Christ Methodist School is closed. The aftercare program is open. Christ the King Lutheran is closed. The daycare will close in about 2 minutes at 12:30. Elliston Baptist Academy will also close at 12:30 today. First Assembly Christian is closed. Grace Christian Center on Holmes Road is closed. Emmanuel Lutheran School will close in about a half an hour at 1. The daycare will remain open. Lausanne School is now closed. MUS is closed. The neighborhood school also closed. Randall Christian Academy is closed. However, the daycare will remain open. SBEC is closed with the daycare remaining open. St. Dominic and St. Agnes schools are both closed, so is St. George's and St. Mary's Episcopal School. Thrift Haven Baptist School is closed. Wesley schools are closed. Word of Faith Academy is closed. Crichton College, the graduation has been canceled. And Christian Brothers University will close at 2 p.m. Lemoyne Owen College is closed today and tomorrow. Shelby State Community College is closed. The State Technical Institute at Memphis is closed today and throughout the weekend. Also closed today, the University of Memphis. However, you can register by phone until 6 p.m. UT Memphis will close at 2 p.m. The Cathedral of Praise is closed. First Class Montessori School is closed. The Fournier Learning Strategies is closed today and tomorrow. Hutchison School is closed. The after-school program is open. The Memphis Literacy Council is closed. The Memphis College of Art Advanced Placement class is closed. Mississippi Boulevard Christian Academy is closed. Mount Vernon Christian Academy is closed. Presbyterian Day School is closed. Raleigh Methodist Kindergarten will close at 3 p.m. The Sylvan Learning Center is closed today and tomorrow. The U of M Financial Planner exam has been canceled for tomorrow. Carroll County Schools and Chester County Schools are closed. Fayette County Schools are closed. Fayette Academy is closed. Fraser Academy Christian is closed. Hardeman County Schools are also closed. Jackson-Madison County Schools and Lauderdale County Schools are closed. McNairy County Schools are closed. Southwest Elementary School in Macon, Tennessee is closed, and Tipton County Schools are also closed. In Arkansas, the Earl School District is closed. Marion Schools are closed. Mid-South Community College is closed today and tomorrow. Paragould, the Parkin School District, and Turrell School District are all closed today, and West Memphis schools are also closed. DeSoto County schools are closed. The Holy Family School in Holly Springs is closed. Northwest Junior College registration will be held on Monday. Sacred Heart in Walls, Mississippi is closed. Tate County Schools closed just a minute ago at 12:30. Bellevue Baptist Midnighters has been canceled for tonight, and the Brooks Museum lecture is canceled. The Germantown Baptist Conservatory is closed. City Traffic Court is canceled for today, as is General Sessions Court Division 14. Well, those cases have been continued, and the Grace Church Fellowship has been canceled for tonight. Lifeblood, all Memphis centers are closed. Red Cross classes have been canceled for tomorrow. The Memphis Chess Tournament is also canceled for tomorrow. The National Civil Rights Museum is closed. The National Reserve Readiness Weekend has been rescheduled for next weekend. The Park Community Youth and Adult events are canceled. Raleigh Egypt JV Basketball League has been canceled for tomorrow. The River Oaks Presbyterian Church has been canceled for tonight, and the Shelby County Clerk's Office is closed. The Shelby County Jury Select at the Coliseum is canceled. The Vance Avenue Youth Development Center is closed today and tomorrow. The Strand Theater Gospel Singing has been canceled. The Tennessee State Thespian Conference also canceled. West Side Story at the Orpheum will go on. The show will go on tonight. West Side Story at the Orpheum is open. The West Tennessee School Band Association has been canceled for tomorrow. And if you want to keep up with our list in between the times that we tell you about them, you can do so on the internet at www.wmcstations.com. That's all for now. The airport is open if you're planning to fly out of town today, rather. It is open, running a few delays, but nothing major. That's all for right now. We'll be back with the updated list just a little bit later. Jane, back to you.
Thank you, Kim. We'll take another look at this morning's weather when Action News 5 at noon returns in 2 minutes.
If the thought of going back to college now.
When it's right, you know it. You know what you want, and you don't compromise, especially on quality, which is a good reason to shop Haverty's. Because at Haverty's, we believe furniture should look and feel as good as it does today for a good many tomorrows. And during Haverty's midwinter clearance, quality is more affordable than ever, with no payments or interest until July.
Haverty's makes it home.
Furs, furs, and leathers. It's Hennig's biggest sale of the season. If you've ever wanted a fur or leather, they all must go. 60 to an incredible 80% off. Suede jackets, $19. Full-length leather coats now $49. Female mink jackets, $9.99. And full-length mink coats an incredible $19.99. While they last, save 60 to 80% from the South's largest furrier, only at Hennig Furs, Oak Court Mall.
For a complete look now at what's going on with our weather, we turn to Ron Childers in our weather office. Hey there, Ron.
Hi, Jane. Busy day in the weather office today. Lots of snowfall around the Mid-South. Last check here in Midtown, we just ran outside and took the old yardstick and found about 3 inches of snow on the ground out there. So we're getting, as Dave mentioned earlier, various reports of snowfall around the amounts around the area. It looks like it's going to be anywhere from 3 to 4 inches for most of the area, and it is beginning to slack off just a bit. I want to take a look now at Storm Track Radar and show you exactly what we're dealing with here in the city of Memphis. We do have snow falling across a pretty good portion of Shelby County, the northeastern corner or the northwestern corner beginning to get a break now as it comes to an end back across eastern Arkansas. Still a little bit lingering around the southeast corner of Tipton County. Moving into Fayette County now, heaviest snowfall seems to be in the dark greener areas across northern Tunica County, skirting DeSoto County, across parts of northern Marshall County and southern Fayette County in West Tennessee. Counties always throw me. We want to show you right now what's going on outside. We look from our high-five camera, and it's a winter wonderland for sure. One of the big problems we're probably going to have from all of this is the slushy conditions that we'll make on the roads, and then the temperatures falling tonight into the teens just to refreeze and could create some very, very icy conditions on city streets and roadways later on this afternoon and tonight. Once again, it looks like the heaviest snowfall now coming to an end across the area, or trying to anyway. There are still snow advisories in effect, and it does include much of West Tennessee. There's a shot of Union Avenue, and that is live. Traffic moving at a snail's pace, and that's good news for viewers and motorists across the Mid-South. If you don't have to travel, please stay indoors. The streets, no place to be today. Here's a look at the areas that are affected under winter weather advisories. We have a wind chill advisory for virtually all of the state of Arkansas. We expect to see wind chills fall below 0 across that state tonight. Snow advisory in effect for virtually all of West Tennessee. As a matter of fact, much of the state of Tennessee as well. Also northern Mississippi, and it does include a few counties in eastern Arkansas. Those counties are Lee, Monroe, Arkansas, Phillips, Crittenden, and St. Francis counties. Not only are they under the wind chill advisory, there is a snow advisory for those counties as well. Well, of course, we'll have a little more coming up later on, and we'll take another look at our pinpoint forecast and another update that lies later in the broadcast. Jane?
Ron, I dread having to go out in that stuff. I know there are a few cars on the road, so that'll make it a little easier, but I don't want to go.
And Jane, one word of advice to people who may be traveling today: if you have to get out, make sure above all you bundle up. Wear some very warm clothing. One of the things we're dealing with right now, of course, the snowfall, but also the brutally cold temperatures that are going to be moving in, and especially tonight. If you happen to be driving around, if you do get stuck, it's a good idea to at least be able to stay warm.
Very good advice. Thank you. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with more Winter Command.